Mosh, welcome back to another stream. I'm your host KO Senpai again on my solo. About to play some Fall Guys. Trying to get these qualifications, trying to get these crowns. But you know what time it is. About to send them links out, get rip time, and get started. I better say, don't play with me. Alright, links are out. Alright, I'm about to start this slow video I'm about to watch. Watching Tessa Thomas eat hot wings. If y'all know who Tessa Thomas is, she plays Valkyrie in Thor. She plays the love interest on Creed. Alright, Tessa plays in a lot of different shit.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? First Week Beast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Tessa Thompson. She's an actress whose resume runs the gamut from critically acclaimed indies to box office shattering blockbusters, including Westworld, Creed, Thor, and many others. And on the topic, you can catch her in her role as
damn, that's fucked up. That was literally the two songs I just said.
Love and Thunder, coming to theaters July 8th. Tessa Thompson, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. This is so cool.
What's going through your head as we prepare to dig in here?
I'm just wondering if I made the right choices this morning. Like, I didn't eat, that seems like a good thing to do, but then also should I have lined my stomach? You know, I'm thinking around if I'm prepared.
Well, there's no looking back now. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
It's 7:30 a.m. That's pretty early, but I can try to make it work.
Really nice. I might make a little more.
Have at it.
I gotta smell what's happening here. Okay. Pepperino.
Yeah. So garlic hit. A lot to play with in there. A lot to play with.
Balance on the tongue.
There we go.
I didn't eat, so.
Now we're lining the stomach, you know? So the thing that makes the Thor franchise my favorite in the MCU is its particularly irreverent, comedic tone, especially when you compare it to other superhero movies. What would you say makes Taika Waititi's approach as a director unique in the genre? I've heard you gush about his childlike sensibilities.
I think that's a big part of it. Also, when we made Ragnarok, the whole idea was to basically destroy every Thor movie that had come before. Not in terms of success, just to like bash all of the tropes, the tone, and make something that's entirely different. This next installment has been interesting because it's trying to sort of recapture the magic, but I think it's being able to hold a lot of different tonal pockets all at once. Can a film be funny and silly and irreverent, but also can it be heartfelt? Can it be earnest? And can those things careen into each other in a way that feels organic? But I sort of think that that's the way that life is. So it makes sense. Plus, we play a lot of music. I think that helps. Mellow.
Let's go.
That's how we start you off. Lull you into a false sense of security.
Terrifying. But it's jumping on the tongue.
Yeah, little dancing right
Yeah, like tap dancing, like without tap shoes on. You know what I mean? It's a light little flutter.
A light rain on a tin roof.
Exactly.
There we go.
One you can hardly hear. You're like, is that? Oh yeah, that's it.
So often hear actors liken the Marvel films to Greek mythology or Shakespeare. Is there anything that you learned while performing at the Los Angeles Women's Shakespeare Company that helped inform your approach to Valkyrie?
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, something I talked about because, we're always
goodness gracious.
gender swapping. So many of the women in that company would play men.
Qualification.
And men just are more kind of upright. That men aren't inclined to break their lines, and for some reason that we associate that with power. So if I'm here talking to you in a scene and I'm doing a lot of this or this, it's a way of signaling. It shouldn't be a way of signaling that I don't have as much power. And so I think in taking on Valkyrie, this character that wants to feel really powerful, not masculine necessarily, but I thought a lot about that in terms of body position, and then also just getting buff helped.
And then to dust off a question from the David Harbour episode, what do you think is the best on-ramp to Shakespeare for those of us who've sworn off the work since reading Macbeth in 10th grade?
Well, I got really into Shakespeare, but it took me a while because I was like, what is this? Doesn't make sense.
Oh shit, I forgot to get y'all ripped on.
The first time I saw it perform really well, it was crystal clear. But Cliff Notes is Shakespeare for Dummies.
Give me back up the train.
Oaxacan. Okay, I'm into this. I like mezcal.
Kind of a step up.
Oh, really?
Not to lead the witness.
You know how the last ones take a minute? This one is like...
Lets you know right away. It's pepper forward.
This might be my favorite so far.
Here we go.
It's dancing. It's the last one is dancing in the back of the tongue.
Goodness gracious.
On the front.
And maybe even wearing shoes this time.
It might be wearing shoes. Not
Oh, you son of a
still,
bitch.
like comfy, but it's reminding you it exists.
Here we go.
Can I ask you a
What?
question?
Whatever you want.
The first sip of water is up with production in terms of...
No. Whatever. We want it to be like the most comfortable, least comfortable interview. You know what I mean?
Okay, great.
So if you need a water,
I'm
need
gonna
a
wait.
sip of milk, and you got like some lifelines and some unique lifelines.
I have bread, I got rice.
There we go. Totally. You're in good hands over here. So last year you launched a production company, Diva Mod. Something that I've always been curious about. Are there certain kinds of stories that are harder to adapt than others?
Yeah, like all the ones that I want to tap. No, but also I really love books. I love reading books, and so there's a lot of novels that we're trying to adapt, and it's ambitious, because they're sprawling, and also there are things that you can do on the page in terms of articulating ideas and thoughts of the character, and how do you communicate that in film language. It takes some real consideration.
Oh fuck. Qualification.
Dancing on it a little bit.
I love this one. It's really smooth throughout. It's, if I dare say so myself, a little. It's feisty. It's kinky.
Oh, I like that.
It's feisty.
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tagline, yeah. Let's switch up the tagline. I
It's,
think.
no. Maybe the better word is it zesty?
It's got some zest.
Okay, it's zest.
I'd say it's got some zest, but I like it. We're gonna go with it.
Okay.
It's fine. It stands. So it's rare for us to interview a Hollywood star who's actually from LA, but we're happy to put you in the pantheon alongside Elizabeth Olsen and Kristen Stewart.
Elizabeth Olsen, by the way, is my favorite Hot Ones interview of all time.
You know what I say in New York City?
In New York City, the amount I did that for a long time, even when I was not in New York City. I was in a New York City state of mind.
Well, I'm in New York City.
That interview meant a lot to me, forwards to backwards. That's why I'm wearing a blazer, and then she was wearing a blazer.
Oh.
So.
That's a good Easter egg. I love that. I love that. Do you think that there's something about being from the heart of the entertainment industry that affects the way that you view it? Or is it reductive to think that actors from LA have a certain sensibility?
No, I don't think it's reductive. I think that's probably true. It also depends on how you come in to the industry, even especially living in Los Angeles. For me, Hollywood was not so much an institution because I didn't know anybody in it. Like where all the stars are, Marilyn Monroe's hands and feet, like that was basically my front yard. In the same way that I saw this romance around people come to LA on this pilgrimage for a dream. I was like, well, I want to go on a pilgrimage for a dream. I just don't know. I just don't know where. And then once I realized that acting is what I wanted to do and storytelling is what I wanted to do, I was like, well, here I am, I guess.
Qualification. And the motherfuckers trying to hold me back. Bastards. Oh shit.
Climate.
It's stagey.
Yeah, right? It comes in waves
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, it's like,
Right, and then you think you're good, and then...
and then it's like, it hasn't hit me with the full, a little bit there. As if it hurt me.
I think they do sometimes, you know?
You think they do? But this is nice. It's settling on my tongue nicely.
There we
The
go.
Back part of it.
Fully soaked, fully marinated, and while you sit in that marinade, Tessa Thompson, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Graham. We do a deep dive on our guest Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context.
No.
And for the first time in years, after this long hiatus, the laptop is back. Camera got built.
Hey.
Can you still do it? There we go. He's still got it. So we'll show you the picture. You just tell us the bigger story. As a self-described people watcher who also studied cultural anthropology, what's your take on Comic-Con?
Ooh, Comic-Con's cool. And I got to do it really anthropologically because I stole a stormtrooper uniform and I walked the floor. The whole time people were like, you can't walk the floor. A, you don't have time, and also it would be just too chaotic. And so I just borrowed one of these things and took to the floor, and it was so fun. Like, I wish I could do that just for a day. And also I'd love to be able to, like, plan a real costume and a real look, but really spend Comic-Con that way. And also to be there with someone like Chris Hemsworth. I mean, you see the face I'm making in there, I'm like, ooh, people are really into it.
Alright, that concludes Explain That, Graham. Bill? Looking good.
Oh,
right?
fuck. Oh, I qualified. Let's go. Qualification.
The 6 spot.
Oh, I qualified right in the air.
Okay.
A little bit of a different color.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a lot of saliva happening in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's getting watery in there.
So you've worked closely with director Ryan Coogler and have interesting thoughts about how to take something with the size and scale of a Hollywood blockbuster but still give it a real point of view. What have you learned by working with each other about navigating the intersection of art and commerce?
Oh, that's such a good question. I think it's like amazing to have your own autonomy to do whatever you want, but it's also incredible to be able to make something that you know a lot of people are going to be able to see, and especially on a global scale. And that's such a rare gift that not that many filmmakers make, and particularly filmmakers that come so steeped in the independent world. You get so much access, and sometimes I think there is this thing of like, more money, more problems. You know, as soon as you have money, there are people like really telling you how to spend it. But I think I deal with that more gracefully than Ryan. I also think so much you make these things and you put them out into the world, and they're not yours anymore, anyways. You know.
Oh, you use bitches.
Beautiful and terrifying thing about them.
Alright, you are doing so good.
Okay.
You're approaching this home stretch here.
Mm-hmm.
This next one is Tear Fiend's Curse here in the 7th spot.
Oh, bullshit, but okay.
It's building.
Of course.
One of those.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that. There's a slight watering of the eyes, but it's not. It's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
And then this is where I'll just say be careful, you know, because
Don't touch the eyes.
don't touch the eyes. You know, your instinct you'll want to, but avoid at all costs.
How often do people drool?
Oh, every episode.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and let it fly.
Okay, not now. I might wait until I get to 9.
As a musician yourself, how would you distill the experience of working alongside composer Ludwig Göransson to make original music for Creed? Like, I imagine that's a unique experience to create music in the context of the film from the perspective of your character.
Yeah, that was so wild too, because we basically locked ourselves in the studio for 2 weeks, and then we'd have friends of him come over and write with us, like Donald Glover and Sam Dew and Moses Sumney and all these incredible artists. And you know, I've dabbled in music, but I'm not like them. They can like do anything. They can eat like 2 cutting boards of these hot wings, you know, and then like sit down and sing. It also felt like preparation for the role. It was kind of like a fake it till you make it. I don't know. You know what I mean. This one's getting to me.
All right, Tessa, ready to move on here to the next wing.
Mm-hmm.
It brings me no joy to say this, but this is the bomb Beyond Insanity. Yeah.
The jump between this and that
Is exponential.
Does this work?
You tell me.
No, it makes it worse. No, it makes it worse. It rubs it. No, it
Yeah.
makes it worse.
Yeah, it's like taking a cut and rubbing it on the carpet or something.
Okay, let me see what happens.
Yeah. Yep. That's all you.
Is this a good thing to do?
Yeah. Just anything you can do to survive, and I'll gas pedal it here to the finish line. Do you have a lasting memory from being a bar mitzvah dancer? That seems like such an interesting job. You know, getting people from age 13 to 95 to rally to the dance floor. That seems like a new challenge for the most seasoned entertainer.
Uh-huh. What was the question?
Bar mitzvah dancer. Do you have a lasting memory, or how did you distill the experience?
It was a lot of spandex. A lot
Oh,
of
that's how it
grannies,
works.
And, a lot of forest.
Oh, what?
Not... Flora. You know? They put you in the chair and hoist you up. I'm fully crying.
Yeah. It's okay.
Because, really dancing at bar mitzvahs brings up memories. For me. I think really the experience of being there at such a pivotal time in families' lives, being able to support that, be part of it, get everybody moving and dancing. It kept the lights on. This is fully clearing my sinuses.
Yeah, a transcendent experience, something that, you know, you walk through, get to the other side, you're a changed person at the end of it.
When does it go away?
It's a nightmare. A show I have to apologize for.
I love it, man. It makes me feel alive.
Oh, they got all the candies because we let the motherfuckers out. That's
Dingo
fucking
Sango
hilarious.
sauce from Australia. I know you recently spent some time in Australia.
Yeah.
It's the taste of Australia.
Stick up, baby. Ready?
I'm ready. And this one sucks, but I think after the last one,
Are you done?
there's something about that's just a little bit easier.
Yeah, it's not as bad.
Right. All downhill from here. All downhill from here, Tessa. As a thrift store vet, do you have a vintage secondhand clothing hack that you can share with the people? We've had past Hot Ones guests extol the virtues of Shape over all else when it comes to vintage tees.
Yeah, Shape is good, but you know, I have a really weird thing, which is...
What it do, Ron? What it do?
This is going to sound really crazy. I get a hit. I got a feeling when I need, when there's a vintage thing somewhere for me.
Oh, like a sixth sense.
Yeah. And I'm like, I gotta go to this place today. I feel that sometimes. I don't know if it's just that I'm like in the need for retail characters, but that's my advice, is to try to channel the vintage gods for when you might need to get to a place to look for some things.
All right, Tessa Thompson. Reaching for it. She knows.
I'm gonna made it this far.
I saw that coming.
Okay.
Cheers, Tessa.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
That one will make you spin in your bar chair, as Queen Latifah would say.
That's a spicy meatball.
But the good thing, Tessa Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
like Valkyrie battling the God Butcher, we've taken on the wings of death, lived to tell the tale, and just one blind spot in our interview, and that's Tessa Thompson and goats.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about similarities that you have with goats, but what I'm interested here on Wing 10 is your personal goats. So with your brain on fire and mouth ablaze, I'll hit you with some categories. You just give me the Tessa Thompson greatest of all time.
Okay, great.
Goat craft service snack.
Spicy hot Cheez-Its.
There we go. Goat movie adapted from a book.
Talented Mr. Ripley.
Goat hot sauce.
Some pirate hot sauce amazingness.
Pirate's Lantern, baby. We've actually had that on the show before. Pirate's Lantern, put it on the throne because Tessa Thompson said so, and now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera, let the people know what you have going on.
Dang.
There's so many things.
Somebody free us. Free me.
Joy.
Free me.
I'm gonna go to London, and I'm gonna eat curry because it's the national dish there. It's the best place to eat curry. Our movie is gonna. I think it's gonna come out, and people are gonna see it. And,
What the fuck?
I'm hoping,
Oh, wow.
with all this talk of goats, that I have some time to spend with goats in some secret situations that won't be met in a weird way. Just mean that I want to have more access. I feel like this might give me more access to goats than I've had before. I did it, right?
You crushed it.
Yeah.
Found out I was coming on the show, and friends of mine, I get asked constantly when it's happening. Everyone was so excited, and also
How the fuck did I get caught?
like you're going to mom was like
Oh, Marvel, like whatever.
you're big time. No, really and truly, like they were shocked. Ha!
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? Thank you so much for watching today's video. The season 18 sauces, they're here, and you know what that means. Dom, boxing. So is the big box. The season
I hate
18
motherfuckers
Hot
like
Ones
that.
box is now available at heatness.com.
Wait, did we
That's
win?
heatness.com to get your hands.
Oh, we won.
The season 18 sauces delivered straight to your door in one convenient box. Don't forget to be
Okay,
careful
look
around
like
the
that's
eyes.
over with. Alright, I don't really care for any of the Paul brothers, but look like he on Flagrant, so we're listening to Jake Paul on Flagrant.
If you would hold me down and like finger my belly button. Don't touch it.
Can I be serious? Tommy Fury.
More serious.
More serious? Okay. Thomas Fury seems to be afraid to come to America to fight.
I mean, look, he's
Oh, shit, bro, what's that?
he looks great there. Who's that lucky guy who got to kiss me? He's a beefcake. The dude's a cake of beef.
When you were watching that, how fast did you nut?
What? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant, and today we have the one, the only, the sensation, the problem
definitely
child
gonna have to do
himself
that.
is in the studio.
Later
It's Jake
tonight
Paul.
when I can focus.
Jake, I did some serious research on you, bro. I did real research. He thinks he's a journalist now. I'm a journalist, bro. We've had real, we have a superstar on the show right now. Yeah. Okay? I have my glasses somewhere, but I did real research, man. I did like real in-depth Nardwuar shit with you.
Alright, so what do you got? Like, when Nardwuar says something that no one knows about the person, do you have something?
You played for the 49ers when you were 11 years old.
Whoa!
Your dad was the assistant coach.
What?
Yeah! Shit! And you hate when people tickle your belly button.
Bro, this is good. Yeah. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No.
You know what's funny? I've seen him knock people out, so... Well, you're on the hook side, yeah. That's true. I gotta be careful.
You vote for my brother?
No, I don't even know your brother like that.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Okay?
Yeah, I could've.
I also know another thing. You don't like when people touch your toes. Because we're in the code. Yeah, exactly. You're in a toe thing. Yeah. Loves feet, but also like you pay for a woman's feet. Where's the OnlyFans pictures? No, guys, no. My money for beautiful feet.
Fuck. Okay. Whew. That just saved it. Oh, that did not just save me. Fuck. Oh. Oh, wow. Well, damn. Okay. What? Okay. Oh.
Okay, last thing that I know, my last little bit of research.
Qualification? Because goodness gracious. That was not easy.
When you were younger, rip some wallpaper in your family home. Okay? Neither of you admitted to it, so your parents put you in the bathroom and said, figure it out. You were maybe 4 years old, he was 6 years old. Say, figure it out. Look at his eyes open. Start, do you remember? Start.
I don't think I do remember that.
Your conniving older brother, Logan, convinced you, proved you it down, alright? Maybe if you let him touch that.
Oh, I'll take that.
Try to torture me any way possible. There was nothing else to do in Ohio, so all we had was the woods and four-wheelers and
What? Qualification? I thought they tried to take away my damn bounce.
You got a sick fucking mind. Who knows, man? Who knows what Greg Paul was up to in those days? I still don't know what he's up to.
Yeah, what is he up to?
He just lives in the middle of nowhere on my brother's ranch. And just making fires and splitting wood and just taking care of the ranch, feeding horses.
Okay. Alright guys, let's take a break for a second, 'cause I gotta tell you about my new special, Infamous, which is available for pre-order right now at my website, theandrewschultz.com. Why are we selling it on the website? Well, originally it was with a streamer. If you didn't already know, they were trying to cut jokes. We said, fuck that. Long story short, we bought it back and we'll do it right now, theandrewschultz.com. Okay, the original version of the special that we want to put out. And it's going to be airing live on the 17th of July. Make sure you check it out with all of us.
Oh, fuck.
We're going to do a live stream together with the whole Flavor crew. And we got
Damn it.
fashion merch available there as well. So go contact theandrewschultz.com. Spread the fucking word. Let's change this goddamn game again. We need the fucking word. Thank you guys. Let's get back to the show.
I was about to say, somebody got to be the goddamn shit. Alright, come on with the bullshit now. Damn it!
Now, can I be serious? Tommy Fury, Morrison, Thomas Fury, seems to be afraid to come to America. That's what some people are saying.
Got it! Qualification!
Injury that we don't know whether or not was actually an injury.
Let them motherfuckers play themselves.
He was so bad they wouldn't let him on the plane to come over here. Yeah, the odor. You know, it's a new thing at the TSA.
What it do, midnight?
fans, and it seems like he doesn't want to actually go and do that. I think he's trying to find any way out of it. Who knows? To be honest, even if he went to the airport, if you're denied entry,
Damn, I still got. Whoa.
there's no pictures of him at the airport. And like, you have to think,
Fuck. No! Damn.
these athletic suits like Floyd Mayweather looking like a fucking idiot. Like,
So close.
there's no picture of him at the airport, so he could be making a whole record up. And why not just go to that visa that you have? I think his brother and his dad had some sort of a serious talk with him potentially. That was like, yo, look at the way you fought in your last fight, and you might not actually be able to do that. Wow. Because what a lot of people are saying is this should be an easy victory for him. Now it looks as if they might not show up. Yeah, on paper, he's been boxing since he was 12 years old. And career, bloodline, brother's a heavyweight champion of the world, and then he's fighting the guy who just started doing it.
Hell yeah, yeah, under crisis.
But who knows what actually is going to be. Like, I hate speculating. I wish shit was just more straight up. And that's what's the problem with boxing is so many of these big fights aren't being made because they have so many excuses. You know, that's what's great about the UFC actually is, okay, you don't want to fight? There's someone else in line, and we're going to shove you now and like, fuck off. But in boxing, these guys hide behind so many excuses. It's like Thomas Fury talks with KSI, talking all the fucking time, and then they never back it up. They never want to actually do shit. You think it happened after the bet?
Ooh, I like that. I'm getting that.
This $1 million bet. Tyson, explain the bet.
Yeah, so Tyson was like, I'll bet 100K.
I like that one too.
You made $40 million last year, like let's bet some money. He was like, $150 million. Basically, win or lose, he's betting on Tommy. I'm obviously betting on myself. And we were in contact with his lawyer to put the money into escrow. But I think there is a lot of pressure. If you think about it, the pressure's on Tommy. Yeah, because he is fighting for the professional boxers and the boxing community. And his older brother, his name, his last name, his dad is, you know, he's the runt. Yeah, he's the runt of the family. They literally
He's a good-looking runt, though. He's a handsome guy. That motherfucker is fun. I think that's the hottest boxer I've fought. Yeah, you haven't fought a more handsome. Yeah, I want to touch his belly button. Of course, dude. You would take a little body shot, some tequila out of that thing? No. Whatever. Just a little.
If you look a little bit closer.
You almost got knocked out, bro. You almost got knocked the fuck out. Tell us about Tommy Fury's sexy fucking ass.
If you look a little bit closer,
I can't wait.
something happened.
Come on, bro. Give us the close-up. Bro's googling. Get him up right there. Watch his laptop fly off his fucking waist right now. Look at that guy. Bob and weave on that. Come on.
Get a more recent picture from his Instagram. If you look a little bit closer, something happened in the past year where he started really like age boiling. He has this like giant crease now. It's literally like a tarmac. It's like crunched up, like a balloon whale. Yeah, and I never really realized how big his nose is.
What's wrong with big nose, though, dog?
He was good looking, dear.
This motherfucker seeing the candy moving, or else I would have got away.
But those eyebrows look a little bit more thin. Look at those great there. Who's that one? Is that his wife?
This is his girlfriend.
Yo, no disrespect, but he's a beef king. The dude's a king. So he's been in America. So he was all of a sudden.
Now all of a sudden he can't
Once you
get
gotta fight Jake Paul, all of a sudden.
Can't get it. Shit sucks, bro. It's kind of like you right now.
Yeah, I'm not sus. I'm fast forward. We're pretty open.
Oh damn, they about to catch all of us? Goodness gracious. Oh, and they're not gonna free us? I might as well we did it at the same time. I get it. Not bad as hell. Oh, free us, goddammit. You right there. Hit the button. Press the goddamn button. Press the goddamn button. Holy shit.
Oh shit, bro, what's that?
Yeah, this is
Daddy hurt? That should look like the Titanic, bro.
so.
What is this?
This is him on his reality show. What? Just getting down with the guy. Like, he's on like Love Island or some shit. Yeah, he's going to Google.
Damn. Damn. They got more of us in than we got candies in the hole. I actually want to play this all damn day. This is actually fun. The other games I don't really care for. Yeah, I'm about to grind out on the cops and robbers game. The other stage is fun, sure, but they ain't as rage-inducing as this cops and robbers. Yeah, let's go for cops and robbers. Take all this in now, because after time skip, it disappears. Like all the antics, the little funny shits you I mean, trust and believe, the funny and all the shit, all of that's still gonna exist. But like, the overly goofiness disappears after time skip. Like shit gets, it gets serious. Like shit gets fucking serious. You still gonna have your funny shit because Luffy's gonna always be Luffy. And the crew gonna be the crew. But, no. After time skip, no. All that goofy shit is out the window. Damn, I'm on a robber again. Oh, they camping the candy over there.
Adidas now.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Alright, now it's time to grind on One Piece.
Wait, dude, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
My dad had that too.
Yeah.
My dad had that too. I mean that.
Yeah.
I mean that
I don't know if
sincerely.
you want some fucking empathy.
Oh, they're just going for the dub. Alright, I can respect that. Oh, these motherfuckers only got me in jail. Free me, motherfuckers, free me! Oh, these motherfuckers ain't gonna free me. He's literally standing by the button. Free me! Oh, you bitch. We won anyway. This motherfucker. This motherfucker just did me greasy. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That's fucking fire.
It's about Tommy. Okay? You gotta promote your fight with Tommy.
Hopefully it just gets into the U.S.
I hope he gets into this. After the Nate Robinson fight, I still had a little bit of doubt. I'll be honest. I still had a little bit of doubt. But you were doing things in the Nate Robinson fight that I thought were like really interesting, right? I'm no fucking boxer, but I've been watching boxing a long time. And like when you caught him with the overhand right when you were stepping back, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like usually guys don't like step back and then counter, especially if it's like early in the boxing. I was like, oh, okay, this guy's doing like some things. Obviously, everything else happens. At any point in time, do you look at it and go, what the fuck is really happening right now?
I do sometimes because it doesn't make sense. Like the amount of work I put in though, kind of justifies it for sure. People don't see how hard I work at all, and I think when people start to see it, they're gonna realize how serious I take this shit. Yeah. And when people see it for the first time, they come to just one of my practices. They're like, "Holy shit, I get it now." But there is some sort of like higher power, I think, that's like guiding my journey here.
Okay.
I'm very spiritual, and just the way that all the knockouts have unfolded and all the fights and the way that this is going, I feel like there's like a higher purpose for my career, and I think it's just to show kids that anything is possible, and that if you really set your mind to something, no matter how many critics you have or how much bullshit you have to deal with, or if everyone hated you at one point in your career, you can overcome that.
Is that your superpower?
I think so.
Anything's possible. Motherfucker trying to sound like Kevin Garnett.
As motivation, and really boxing is just so perfect.
Ooh, I like that.
Exactly.
I have a question about the problem child, this whole persona. Did you develop that because Logan is so good at being the hero that you're like, I have an older brother, and you're like, how can I differentiate myself from him? And if your superpower is, I don't mind if y'all dislike me, I can lean into that, and then I can really make a lot. You can probably make more money being the problem child than you can the hero.
Yeah, so I mean, I think naturally Logan and I were always differentiated, right? He was the nerd in school, like damn near the valedictorian.
Really?
Oh yeah. Sweet games all day.
He didn't care for school at all. I saw no
I
point.
need to text
I was
these
like, when am I
down.
gonna use this math or science or anything? I was like, this is fucking stupid. I'm wasting my time here, falling asleep in class. And I was always like finding myself getting in trouble. And when I finally embraced who I was, being the problem child, that's when it started to work for me. And yeah, like I guess embracing that villain side of things and leaning into it for sure.
Yeah.
You know, this is the entertainment business.
You're the best. You're like the Thanos of the internet. But then you start listening to Thanos and see what Thanos does, you're like, he's got a point. He's bad. Like you're talking wild shit to Woodley, but then you also give him a Rolex in an interview.
Yeah.
You're talking wild shit to every boxer or MMA or whoever, where you're like, yo, I want to make sure y'all get paid better. I want to make sure y'all have healthcare. And you're looking, you're like, yo, this guy's supposed to be the villain, but as I'm listening, I'm not seeing the villain.
My girlfriend calls me a Sour Patch Kid. She says first you're sour, then you're sweet.
Yeah.
And I definitely have both sides of me, you know? Like if you ruffle my feathers or fucking piss me off, I'm very passionate. You know, like I'm from Ohio.
Damn, I'm a thief again.
I don't give a fuck. You know?
Gotta be a thief in the night.
I have a big heart, and I love helping people. So it's like you can get both sides of me. And
Oh, they camping the candy.
kind of get confused. 'Cause, yeah, there's both there.
Yeah, from the first impression, I'm like, fuck this guy, he's trolling, and then they start to see some of the things that you actually care about, you're trying to do that, like, kind of agree with those things. They're kind of making it, yeah, they grudgingly start to like you.
Yeah. I see the comment all the time. It's like, man, I still don't like the kid. I respect what he's doing, but they have to make a point that they don't
What
like it.
happens, I think, with fights, especially when you're, like, knocking people out, even if people don't like you, they have to respect the fact
Oh
that
shit!
you're knocking out.
Oh!
And I'm sure you start
Run! Run!
like when you were a YouTuber guy, it's like, oh, this YouTuber guy, we can tease him, we can fuck around, and then you start being like,
Damn!
maybe respect. Yeah, a little bit.
Free me!
Different.
Oh, you know what? That's gonna be the name of this stream today.
Right? It's one of those things.
I gotta
like,
change it.
It's the most archaic, barbaric thing.
Yeah.
You can't, you know, no other thing in the world draws as much attention as fighting. Think about it. What would you stop for on the side of the street? You're gonna stop for a guitar player in New York? No, you're gonna stop to watch two people fight.
Two people fighting, two people fucking.
Exactly.
Fucking in public and you're like, that's
Oh, I'm free!
I think I was talking to, I forget who we were talking about it, but it's like, yeah, if you're in the schoolyard, you hear the people go, ooh, all of a sudden everybody turn around. There's one thing that you stop to do, and I wonder if that's what happens. Like, did you have this idea? You're doing these YouTube videos, you're doing this YouTube game, you're garnering attention, you're doing all these things for attention. We all, at the end of the day, do want attention, right? We're in this game for a reason. Do you go at some point, oh, this is the thing that people pay attention to the most? That's why I need to do it?
No, I mean it was a bit of that, but a lot of it was boxing being this perfect fit for me personally, and it turned my life around.
Oh, bitch! Damn! Fuck!
It really was what I loved. Like my brother's more of a creative, more of an
Free me!
filmmaker.
Free me!
I was doing it, whatever, making millions of dollars doing it. So I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna lean into this, obviously. But it was never truly what made me. Yeah, it wasn't truly who I was. And when I got into boxing, and I got up there on stage for that first press conference, and I just got to unleash terror and talk my shit.
You gonna go for the dub, I know, but free me! There we went. What? We had more candies! We weren't supposed to be locked up. I get it.
Yeah, so I was dropping guys in sparring, and my coaches were like, yeah, you have serious power when you hit the mitts. But this was before my first pro fight.
And we all know mitts is
Greasy, they did us greasy!
being in a fight.
Exactly, and they were like, but you have serious pop. You know, just, you don't even need to load up. You're gonna knock people out. And I was just like, okay, like, sure, whatever. You know, that sounds great. And then I put on the small gloves, no headgear, and then dropped the dude in the first round. And I was like, oh shit, they weren't just like gassing me up.
Yeah.
And then that just continued, and now I know my ability, I know my skill set, which is why I feel so comfortable talking as much shit as I do.
Yeah.
And being able to back it up, I know where my limits are in this game. I know what I'm capable of, and the beauty of it is the rest of the world doesn't know.
Yeah.
You know, they still look at me as, maybe now they're seeing like a little transition, they're like, oh, Woodley got him, whatever. But they don't know just how serious I take it and just how far I'll go, which is the trick up the ace up my sleeve, which is what Tommy's gonna run into. Hopefully, if he shows up, he's gonna realize how big of a mistake.
Yeah, because you feel like you're getting better.
Exponentially, because I have the best team, and I have the ability to pay for the best team, pay for that one-on-one individual attention, 24/7, stretch therapist, chef, nutritionist, 3 boxing coaches monitoring every little move that I make. Just the strength and conditioning coaches, the best energy around me, hyping me up every single fucking practice to suck the most out of it. Over time, the consistency of that and being 3% better, let's just say, than everyone else every day, over time is a massive difference.
100%. Now, before, earlier you were saying, like, sucking the most out of Alright guys, we're gonna take a break for a second because I gotta tell you about our good friends Diet Smoke, okay? Diet Smoke delivers THC right to your door. Diet Smoke's Delta 8 and Delta 9 THC are federally legal, and each 10 milligram gummy packs the beautiful buzz that you love, okay? You guys are probably used to hearing me talk about Diet Smoke's Delta 8 gummies, but you heard me right this time. Diet Smoke just released their Delta 9 gummies. Diet Smoke Extra for the more experienced consumer, okay? So listen to me right now. If you don't want to get too high where you're absolutely blitz, you can't do anything, you can't even function in your day, come on over here to Diet Smoke where you get the absolute perfect high where you can enjoy that feeling and also enjoy your life. You're not passed out on a couch somewhere. So head over to dietsmoke.com right now. Use the code FLAGRANT for 20% off your entire order. That's 20% off exclusively for Flagrant listeners using the promo code FLAGRANT. Now remember, Diet Smoke's Delta 8 THC gummies are not for use or sale to people under the age of 21, and please use them responsibly. Now let's get back to the show.
Also, guys, Big Desi Energy Tour is still going strong. You need to cop tickets. I am telling you, we sold out all the shows in Fort Worth. I did a pop-up show in Dallas. Never done a pop-up show before. That sold out super quickly. That was amazing. We sold out Vancouver. We sold out San Francisco. Coming up next, July 14th through 16th, we got Minneapolis at Acme Comedy Club. It's supposed to be one of the best clubs in America. I can't wait to do it. Y'all need to buy tickets. After that, we got the American Comedy Company in San Diego, which is one of my favorite clubs. And then after that, we got Atlantic City. Let me get the dates right. It is going to be August 5th and 6th, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Alright, I definitely need a little work on here.
Alright, that's the anniversary of when I gave everybody COVID. We're coming back. Also, Foley are going to be featuring at one of the shows, and maybe I run the other $5,000 on the roulette bet. Maybe we'll make a little moment out of that. So, get your tickets.
Last time I did that, it deceived me.
Coming up at offshotsing.com.
Do I gotta cut the stream early? Or do we try to risk it one more time and do one more run?
Yeah, it was LA and Vegas.
We gonna risk it. We gonna do one more run. If they do the DC again, I'm gonna have to call it an intermission and move on to the next game.
And I remember seeing it happen, and I was like, there's no, I just couldn't fucking believe it. Because I thought my boy was fucking with me a little bit. I'm sure that this is the common reaction that you're getting from people. This is nothing new that I'm saying. It's just crazy to see this happen.
You know how you know you're getting taken seriously? People stop making fun of Nate Robinson. Like, when you first knocked him out, everybody's like, how does motherfucker get knocked out by a YouTuber?
No, that's true. The better you do, oh, this is great. It's like Nate is so great.
Nate is your biggest fan, dog.
He can't wait for you to beat Canelo. Yeah. Because then what happened to him is normal.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like the more famous you get, like any girl you had a one-night stand with is like stoked about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Because it's just like, yeah.
I got you, Nate. I'm gonna do it for you, Nate.
That's what it's about. Have you spoken to him at all?
Not really, no.
Is it because he's having trouble finding words now, or what's going on?
I don't know. I don't really know what he's up to.
He was a good sport about it, to be honest. He was like letting himself.
Yeah, it's gotta be interesting to deal with that.
Damn, 2 on caught already? What the fuck? How did I get caught? Who was near me? Okay, now I'm confused. There was literally nobody near me. How did I just get caught? That time I can understand how I got caught, but not the first time. That shit was just fucking weird.
You trying to embarrass her every single day.
Yeah, and leading up to it, yeah. Like, is that why you think about that?
No, but for real. Like, so maybe some of these UFC guys that are about to be done with their contract are like, do I really want to go through this?
I think they really want to get paid, you know, but who knows? I mean, if they're really grown men just like caring about that, they shouldn't be in that business.
Oh shit.
I think you deal with criticism a lot easier than most
Unless they actually let us out to play, we done.
I'm a kid from Ohio. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, at the end of the day, you know, you have to just be self-aware, I guess. I don't know. These guys, a lot of fighters.
Oh shit! All right.
That's why they do fighting.
That's part of why they got good at fighting. You're not gonna make fun of you, beat your ass. How about that?
100%.
It makes a lot of sense.
I mean, how much were you salivating at the opportunity to fight with Nate Diaz? When Dana started saying that maybe they would just release him and then he suggested the fight.
I mean, Dana said that's the fight. And I think, you know, if Dana wants to let that happen, then I'm down. I mean, that's a massive fight.
Damn.
That's 1-2 million people easily. And I think it's a good fight as well. A really competitive fight, and it'll be interesting to test my skills. I'll be excited for that. Obviously, he has one more fight or two more fights or something under his contract.
One more.
They won't give it to him.
Why not make that the last fight?
I said to Dana that I will fight for free against Nate Diaz. All he has to do is raise the fighter pay minimum to $50K and provide them healthcare. And I'll fight Nate Diaz for free as his last fight MMA.
That would cover a lot of ground.
I'll fight him in the octagon in the UFC for free.
What?
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, if we don't get the candies, it don't matter. Okay. Gotcha. Right.
It's for the fighters. For fighter pay. Dana White can touch my belly button. Wow.
With his big toe.
Yeah. That's big. That's big.
I don't think Dana cares that much.
That's big though.
Yo, the Nate fight you would do in MMA, but can you even grapple and shit?
I have a wrestling background.
Up until when, though? Because a lot of people say they got a background, but it's like high school.
Up until the junior year of high school.
The tricky thing about wrestling is that, like, that's when jiu-jitsu begins.
So,
right? Like, you're on the ground.
just look at his last fight with Leon Edwards, or that might not have been. Yeah, I think it was his last fight, and it's virtually not on the ground at all.
Yeah.
And my striking, I think, is better than Nate Diaz. He goes for a takedown, I fucking sprawl and get out of it. You know, so I wouldn't be worried about that, and then I would just outstrike him.
I don't like the way it just did that load on.
75. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna definitely call it an intermission because I'll be damned if it crashed on me again. So, I'm gonna take a quick intermission, change games, and be right back. So make sure you tune back in. Each.